Yossi on the ice. We haven't even said his name yet. Always a factor. Marchenko trying to feed. Wide open net. Fantilli shoots and scores.
Oh, a heck of a passing play, but how about that no-look pass across to Fantilli, who's ready and unloads, and he's on a tear.
Now picked up by Stützle. Stützle winds across the top, steps around Podkolzin. Stützle, piece it back door, score! Drake Batherson!
Tim Stützle creating space, all puck focused through the seam, and on the back door, it's a perfect pass that Drake Batherson's going to give the Senators a lead.
Waiting for some support behind Frost. Coleman will find it, puts it on, and Frost scores! What a tip at that end from Morgan Frost.
Watch a hand-eye by Morgan Frost. Oh my gosh, that is just amazing how he followed it right to the stick.
That is tremendous skill on display.
Has Duchesne. Duchesne spins. Duchesne towards the net, across, score! What a gorgeous setup from Matt Duchesne.
This is a public undressing as he just puts him in the spin cycle, and then another one of those succulent saucer passes.
Into the far side, found his target, Makar with a series pass, it gets through to Juskin. Makar walks, holds and shoots, and scores! Cale Makar! Picks it up, the loose change on the backside, those stalls on his keister. He's got no chance. Cale climbs and flows, you see those stalls down, and gets it right under the glove, far side, no chance.
In 2020, when a lot of people thought Shane Wright would go. Here's Smith to the net, grab, score!
Passing play, so much good work goes into this. Klingberg keeps it in. He tucks it over to Smith, to Celebrini, to Smith, to Graf, who sees the opening. Boom.
Smith trying to find the puck at center. Celebrini follows up. He's got it. Macklin's in the zone. Shoots. Scores! The brilliance of Macklin Celebrini on display.
It all happens because of the work in the corner and then the support in the neutral zone by Macklin Celebrini and the quick wrister.
Got Tavares away. Got Knies on the right side. It's a 2-on-1. Tavares off the block. Scores! Matthew Knies!
Knies, a heads-up play. Watch Knies here. Don't go by the net. Stop on the net. Why? Puck is there. He knocks it out of midair.
8:10 left in the second. Oh, on his backhand, he scores! Oh, what a goal, Sebastian! Oh!
Gorgeous finish. In stride after those explosive 2 or 3 steps on the backhand. What an individual effort.
Just pull away from Zellweger. All the way around to center. Kreider with a little touch. Gauthier, great pass. Score! Oh, Leo Carlsson sets him up.
Carlsson in full flight catches the Islander defense a little flat-footed. Look at Carlsson swoop inside and then feed Cutter Gauthier. And man, he finds those corners.
And out of the zone it goes. Dylan Gunther going to chase it down. Sets it. Keller to the front. He scores! Clayton Keller opens up Vladar.
Forehand, backhand, smooth as the back of a spoon from the captain.
Back to the point, Letang. Knocked off his stick by McLeod. Short-handed, he moves in. McLeod scores! Oh, finesses one through the 5-hole.
What a beauty finish. He has the poise and the wherewithal to settle it down. Quick forehand, backhand, and touch it between the legs. What a beauty.
And Clifton squeezes it out to the neutral zone. Swept by Dahlin, but Rust moves in with Kindle short-handed. Rust drives the net. Score!
Look at that. Drops the shoulder, comes in. He knows he has Ben Kindle with him, but he's got Norris, he's got Dahlin, 2 excellent defending players there, and Brian Rust buries it.
You know who's been quiet here for the Florida Panthers?
Jenner scores! Boom! Jenner!
And all the defensemen, those defenders are all watching Kent Johnson, who just sets the trap, takes the hit, and what a perfect pass by him.
Score off the face-off, Bo Horvat. Wow!
It's right off the face-off, Castro with a win directly to Horvat, and he gets this on his stick and off his stick quickly. This is going to be a good goal.
Brian Blow was working that game with us. There's Lafreniere. Zibanejad, he scores!
Zibanejad finds the late trailing Adam Fox. We're not done yet, folks. Lafreniere finds
Zibanejad, and it's almost like, okay, I put that one in.
25-year-old from Belarus in front, gets an early challenge, they score. It's Donato.
Well, that is one crafty move. He banks it into the proper area. It comes out perfectly to the hash marks. And on a severe angle, going down, head over tea kettle right here. And he puts it in on the backhand, and what a goal.
And the draw comes back for Kane, just high on the air, and scores!
He knocks this thing out of midair.
Comes right off the plexiglass. And a baseball swing by DeBrincat.
Lacombe. Back across for Gauthier, and they do get a goal. This one, I believe, is going to count.
Gives it to Leo. He's looking for his favorite target. That's Cutter Gauthier. And just like that, what a pass from Carlson to Gauthier.
Now Montreal win the battle. Side of the net, out in front. Center try for Kirby Dach. Knocked away. Shot, they score! Alexandre Carrier settles the puck down, fires it home, and Montreal come back to tie this game at 4.
The Carrier comes down, he just hammers it.
Good defense. Had it well defended. Here's a snap pass. Hyman breakaway. Backhand score.
McDavid's back in the mix, and he finds Hyman right up the ice into the middle, goes to the backhand. I mean, he puts this bar down. Hard move. Forehand to backhand, quick elevation in tight on Anderson.
And it doesn't turn into a true scoring chance, but a hard hit by Cavan. Frees up, but Colson scores!
And does he ever put this upstairs over the right shoulder puck? Colson's head up, that's a sharp angle right there. Just a nice power move. And he elevates up under the bar.
Pastrnak drops it back, lots of room. McAvoy down low, Zacha scores! Pavel Zacha!
And Zacha goes all the way to the net. McAvoy finds a little seam. Zacha is stopped once, and then he swats the rebound out of the air.
More than 4 minutes gone by third period, tied at 1. Very important game for these two. Here's Arvidsson on a breakaway. He scores!
And then Arvidsson out clean on the break, behind the play, beats Logan Thompson to Thompson's blocker side.
Centering pass right onto the stick of Brown. He springs Jack Hughes. On a breakaway, Hughes scores!
Wow, it's the golden boy, Jack Hughes, with time and space. And he slings the wrister. And then the emphatic celly. What a play by Jack Hughes.
Tilly gets it off. Archenko, Marchment, and he scores!
Then hits the slashing Marchment. Marchment slashes through there. He's on the backside of the defenders, and that rolling puck, he just elevates over Vejmelka.
And that's lifted in. And Wright comes after it. Now centered. They score! Laughton makes in. His first goal is at Kane. Scott Laughton.
Down low, the turn and spin, it caught him off guard. And it sneaks between the pads.
And now Thomas Chabot works it back to Dylan Cousins. Over the blue line, cutting to the middle. Dylan Cousins looking for a goal, and he scores!
Good play by Cousins. Protect the puck, go wide, and let it go right away. He's got the goalie moving, and he beats him short side at the elbow.
Under 2.5 to go in the third. Farabee set up for the breakaway. Farabee and Deeks scores!
Joel Farabee with a beautiful razzle-dazzle move. The double deke to the backhand and elevates that puck up and over the pad of Bussy.
Matthew Schaefer winding it up. Stretch pass. Horvat has a step to win it. Scores!
And then you could see Horvat streaking down the middle of the ice. And a beautiful pass from, I believe that was Schaefer, Thomas. And then the great play. 5-hole, I believe that one in, right? A little fake 5-hole.
Shifley top of the circle. Down low. And Velarde scores on a deep to the backhand.
Quick little move in tight. Nice hands from Velarde. He's going to go the forehand, back to the backhand, and as Lankinen tries to have that right pad stay against the post, it's elevated over top.
Pokes the puck free from Zacha, kept alive by the Bruins. Arvidsson centers, Zacha Deeks scores! What a goal!
But I just love that patience. He doesn't rush it, understands he's going to fake that shot, bring it over to his backhand, and top shelf on that open net. What a beautiful finish.
Claus makes a glove save here. A lot of injury trouble throughout his career, but he seems to be getting better with age.
Dewar scores! The puck is fired down the ice, and he wins inside positioning, spins and fires to pick the top shelf.
Trying to...
Norris with a big hit. Far side scores! What a pass by Rasmus Dahlin!
Now look at this big hit right here by Norris as he's gained in the zone. He runs right over Zemgus Girgensons, and that leads to the pass across the ice by Dahlin to Zucker.
That was a sick feed from Rasmus.
Moser tripped up along the side boards there by Oslin. And good work by Geekie. Geekie makes a play. Here's Moser. Scores!
The fourth line comes out for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and what a play they make. Look at Geekie. Buffalo thinks they're on the way out of the zone with an outnumbered attack. Because of that, they're in scramble mode.
Kick safe and a beauty. Quick up here, and here's a break. Zucker to the net, back and scores!
But look at that execution when he gets to the front. He pulls it to his backhand. He gets it, turns it jet side. Great separation, and just blew it up past, over top.
To Cam York. Here's Trocheck down low. Perreault back out to Banajan. He scores!
Back down low on the doorstep to Perreault. He turns his body, as you see, right behind the back in the wheelhouse. Tamika with a wide open net.
Lawton back to the line. Anderson for Dumoulin. He comes in. Fakes it. Gets it. He scores! What a play by Dumoulin!
But it's the patience that he gets it when he gets the puck. One pull, second pull, bang. It was just a perfect shot over the pad, under the blocker.
Flames have the 10th best PK on the road. The numbers. Anyway, here's Backman shorthanded to Coleman. Shoot, scores!
Backman intercepts it, and headmans the puck to Blake Coleman. The puck settles down. He goes forehand, and this is a tremendous effort here by the Flames in the second period to get back into this.
The final 20 ticks of regulation. Steal and a breakaway for Leonard. Ryan Leonard waltzing in. Goes backhand, he scores!
And look at Ryan Leonard, just got away with catching that puck in his glove, drops it in time, and then dekes the goaltender cleanly.
A beautiful finish by Leonard.
There's a shot by Bedard off the stick wide. Rebound, score! Tucked in on the back door. Oh, he picked it off the ice.
Yeah, he kind of curled it off the ice right here because it's on end, and he kind of scoops it.
It's not quite a Michigan banger, but it's close.
It's a mini-me.
It's a mini-mish.